Hey y'all, it's Janay. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into another tutorial, you guys. I'm going to be showing you 5 easy pole spins and tricks for beginners. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Kelsey. I'm a pole dancer and pole instructor. And here on my YouTube channel, I talk about all things pole. I give you guys tips, tricks, tutorials, and pretty much whatever else I feel like. But today we are going to be getting into some beginner-friendly pole spins and tricks. And if you haven't checked out my pole playlist, definitely make sure you do that because I have a bunch of other tutorials on there for other spins, other tricks and combos, and pretty much anything pole dancing related for people who are just starting out with pole dancing. But in this video, we are going to be working on beginner spins and tricks, and we are going to be working with a static pole. If you don't have a pole at home, I will leave mine linked down below, and all of my things that I use for pole dancing will be linked down below as well. Now, before we get into this video, definitely make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already because I don't want you to miss a thing, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into these spins. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do before we get into these spins is start with a warm-up. Before you do any type of pole dancing, it's very important to warm up your body so you can prepare your muscles for the workout ahead. And it also minimizes your risk of getting injured. Now, this warm-up isn't going to be structured at all, so feel free to follow along or do your own. But I pretty much do the same basic things every time. I always stretch out my arms and my shoulders and make sure to warm up my wrists as well because you use your wrists a lot when you're pole dancing, so it's very important to warm those up. But I pretty much do basic stretches with my arms and my legs, and then you'll see in a moment here that I'm actually going to do a low flow warm up, which is basically just me walking around the pole doing light dancey flowy movement, but not doing really hard tricks or anything like that, just to get the body moving and the blood pumping and to get my heart rate up. Now, if you would like to see a full structured warm up video, I can definitely do that for you guys, so let me know in the comments if you would like to see my full structured pole dance warm-up that I typically do when I teach my pole dance classes. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and get into this low flow warm-up, and you can feel free to warm up with me as well. Some things I like to do are just walks around the pole, turning around yourself, doing pirouette spins, and doing body rolls as well. So if you're just starting out, those are some good things to do. But if you're a little bit more advanced, you can add in a spin here or there. But like I said, it's not going to be harsh movement at all or hard tricks. It's just light flowy movement, taking things nice and slow just to get the body warmed up and get everything prepared for the workout ahead. Now getting into the first spin, it's gonna be our chair spin. So we're gonna start with our inside hand up nice and high, and we're gonna take 3 steps around the pole, starting with your inside foot. From there, you're gonna take your outside hand and grab the pole right across your chest, and then lead with that outside leg to swing around the pole, bringing your knees together to land in a seated position. I land with my feet on the floor and then gently press my body up to have a nice seamless transition from the spin. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one more time, doing it slowly to break it down again. Inside arm is up nice and high. I'm taking 3 steps, starting with my inside foot. From here, the outside leg swings around in a circle to bring your legs together in a seated position. Plant your toes on the floor to land on your feet and come up nice and sexy. So we're gonna go ahead and try that a few times. And yes, we are gonna be doing this on both sides. So you wanna try this spin on your right side and on your left side. And my suggestion is to do each spin at least 3 times on both sides. You want to make sure you're training your muscles equally, so it's very important to do both sides whenever you're learning a new spin. Getting into the next spin, which is our wraparound spin. So you're gonna start with your inside hand nice and high, and you're gonna hook your inside knee on the pole. From here, outside hand grabs across your chest, and then you're gonna lean back, leading with your butt and your hips to spin backward around the pole and bringing both legs together to land on the floor gently on your side. From here, I'm gonna roll to the outside of the pole, and there's a lot of ways you can transition out of this, but this is pretty easy. And then I just come up 1 foot at a time to come up nice and sexy, of course, and bring your body up. So yeah, that is one transition that you can do with the spin, but I'm going to show you another one. So again, inside knee hooks the pole, lean back with the hips to spin around, bring the legs together and land gently on your side. From here, I'm actually going to lean back and do a fan kick around the pole to come to my stomach and push my butt back. And then I'm just going to do a nice sexy spin to stand. So of course, we're going to go ahead and take it right on the other side, so you can go ahead and try it with me. The next trick I'm going to show you guys is our fan kick. So pay attention to this one. We're going to start with the pull in our inside armpit, grabbing the pole close to our face. Outside hand grabs right above the inside hand. The inside foot is back, and we're going to take it and kick up and around the pole to do our fan kick. So again, breaking this down, you want to start with the pole in that inside armpit. Make sure it's locked in there, grabbing the pole close to your face. Outside hand grabs right above, and the inside foot is back to help give you momentum to kick up and around the pole. And there's your fan kick. Now, the thing I want you to think about when you're practicing this move is to really engage your legs. I know my legs seem like they're going really high, but that's not the point of this trick. The point is to have nice, pretty lines. So even if you can't get your legs up that high, just think about keeping your legs as straight as possible. And the way that you do that is by pointing your toes. Yes, you guys, I'm gonna say this all the time. Make sure you're pointing your toes to fully engage your legs, to help fully extend them, to make nice, straight, pretty lines. So that's what you want to focus on, and the more that you do this, the more flexible you will become and the higher your legs will go. Now getting into our straddle spin. This one is going to be a little similar to fan kick, but I'm going to break it down right here. So you're going to start with your inside hand up nice and high and take 3 steps around the pole. From here, you're going to lean out with the outside leg and bring your legs up into a straddle position, and then gently place your feet under you to land on the floor and then stand up. So again, take your 3 steps, lean out and away with that outside leg, bring both legs up, engaging those legs by pointing your feet and then planting your toes on the ground to gracefully stand up. So this is similar to the fan kick because it's all about leg engagement. Just like the fan kick, if you can't get your legs up super high, that is totally fine. The point is to make nice, straight, pretty lines by pointing those feet to engage your legs to fully extend them. Now, if you're like me and you have things in your way in your room, that's totally fine. My bed is always in my way, but I just find a way to work around it. So that's one challenge that you should really embrace. If you don't have a lot of space in your room, it's totally okay. You can still do all of these tricks. You just have to develop that spatial awareness. So that's gonna come from just practicing all of these spins and just getting comfortable in your pole space. And the last spin that we're gonna do is our Martini spin. So this one, just like most of the other spins, you're gonna start with your inside hand up nice and high and take 3 steps around the pole. From there, you're gonna make a circle with that outside foot to hook the pole in that ankle, and then straighten the other leg right out in front of you, again pointing those feet. And you're gonna land on one foot, bring the other foot around to land in this squatted position, and then you can stand up nice and sexy. So let's go through that one more time. Inside arm is up nice and high. You're gonna take your 3 steps, starting with the inside foot. Outside ankle hooks the pole, outside legs extended out. You land on your toes, and I kind of messed up there, but I'm gonna show you again. After you spin, you're gonna plant your foot down, bring the other leg by you, and boom, stand up nice and sexy. And that is your Martini spin. Again, make sure you are pointing those toes. Now we are going to combine some of these spins to do some combo spins. Grab some water if you need to, wipe down your pole with some rubbing alcohol if you need to, because we are about to turn it up a notch. So with these combo spins, we're just going to take the spins that we learned and put them together. So here I'm doing a fan kick, and then I'm going straight into my wraparound spin. A cute little combo to do, and when you're on the floor you can fan kick around to come to your stomach and push up, and boom, you have a nice sexy combo to work on. So that's one way you can combo these spins. Another combo spin I like to do is to do my straddle, and then when I stand up, I'm going to go straight into my fan kick. And then my third combo, I'm going to do my straddle spin and then take it into my martini spin to stand up nice and sexy. And then from there, I'm just going to go into my chair spin. So have fun playing around and combining these spins in different ways. Just get creative and let things flow. Don't feel like it has to be super perfect, because it doesn't. It's all about getting comfortable with yourself and the way your body likes to move and what feels good when it comes to pole dancing. What spins do you like to do? What tricks do you like to do, and how can you put them together to create a fun and sexy combo for yourself? So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm doing some other spins as well. So if you haven't seen my other pole tricks video, I will leave it linked right here, so go ahead and check them out, or go check out my entire pole playlist for more tutorials. But yeah, you guys, that is all of the spins for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and that is gonna finish up this tutorial. Alright you guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, so definitely make sure to give me a thumbs up if it was, and comment down below if you would like to see more videos like this. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss a thing, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye!